Hello from my parents' house, where I'm currently sitting in a 85-degree bedroom that nobody uses, trying to figure out the best way to explain an entirely new Disney language that we all collectively learned today. Many of you may have seen from me screaming onto the internet or in today's news, everything has changed in terms of planning your visit to Walt Disney World and Disneyland. FastPass, FastPass Plus, MaxPass, they're all gone, and a new suite of products has arrived in its place. We got Disney Genie, we got Disney Genie Plus, we got Lightning Lane. All three are here offering FastPass style expedited entry into select attractions at Disney World and Disneyland for a fee. Now that's where things get a little interesting. So we're gonna break every detail of this down for you. And not just because I need to say it out loud to know it's real, because I feel like a guest lecturer at a foreign university where I have no idea what's going on. Now, I'm going to attempt to break all this down for you, and if it looks like I'm weirdly not making eye contact with the camera, it's because I'm not. There are a lot of notes I need to refer to. This is not ingrained inside my brain yet, so we're going to go on this wackadoo genie journey together. Now, Disney Genie is a free planning service. You're going to Disney World, you're going to Disneyland. You have access to this for free within the app. It has a suite of features that frankly look pretty cool. You select all of the things you want to do, and it gives you an algorithmically designed itinerary that essentially helps you skip longer waits at certain points of the day. Standby lines are more likely to move more quickly with less people in FastPass queues, now called Lightning Lanes. And this way, with the app, with Disney Genie, you're not getting expedited entry by way of FastPass, but kind of by way of Disney Genie. What is Disney Genie Plus? Well, if you're looking for FastPass, this is it. While Disney Genie is free, it's just software, Disney Genie Plus is a MaxPass-like replacement that offers digital skip-the-line purchases for one set daily fee. Essentially, you know this. You can select a ride for expedited entry, enter through FastPass queues, now called Lightning Lanes, and skip the line on select attractions. Now, unlike Walt Disney World's previous FastPass Plus program, you don't select 3 per park per day, but 1 at a time until you are able to select another over and over again. Example attractions for this are ones that you know that have had FastPass and FastPass Plus previously. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Haunted Mansion, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Now it costs $15 per person per day at Disney World and $20 per person per day at Disneyland. It includes PhotoPass at Disneyland, but in the end, is entirely optional. Here's where things get really tricky. On top of all that, there are select InDemand rides at Disney World and Disneyland that will offer individual a la carte purchases. These rides are not included in Genie Plus and will be sold separately. At this time, there's no specific name for this offering, which I think is incredibly confusing. But select attractions include Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Magic Kingdom, Radiator Springs Racers, and rides with virtual queue like Rise of the Resistance or Remy's Ratatouille Adventure when it opens. There are a maximum of 2 purchases per guest per day of these type of offerings, and we don't know what they cost because they will vary by date, attraction, and park. So buckle up because your guess is as good as mine. If you want to be dancing down the Lightning Lane for these hot popular attractions, you're gonna have to pony up the bucks. But wait, there's more! Yes, virtual queues are still in play! Rise of the Resistance on both coasts and Web Slingers at Disney California Adventure will continue to have their free virtual queue boarding pass system. And on top of that, we'll offer this new paid a la carte option. There will continue to not be a standby line. So if you want to go on the newest, hottest attractions, you either have to do the same boarding process that's been happening, the 7 a.m. drop or the later in the day drop. Now is not the time for me to explain that if you don't already know it. But the important thing to note is that Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, when it opens October 1st at Epcot, will also open with that same setup. Virtual queue for everyone, or the paid a la carte option if you choose to do it. Honestly though, the genie already has so much on his plate to explain. I don't even know where you begin with a new guest, with the virtual queue, and you add in all these other options and lightning lanes. It's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot! Oh my god, we're not done yet. It's 95 degrees in this room and my brain will not function. I had a coffee at 7 p.m. and it did nothing! Now for the big question. How will this affect my trip? Well, if you're going to Disneyland, Disney Genie Plus will grant faster access to over 15 attractions for $20 per person per day. The full list of attractions will be released soon and I will share it the moment I can. Disney Genie at Disneyland includes PhotoPass, but unfortunately there is no add-on option for Magic Key annual pass holders. MaxPass previously offered this, so a lot of people were asking, but you will need to pay per day each time you visit, something I as a Californian am not happy about. Disney Genie Plus does work with park hopping. More details on that are to come. But most importantly, all guests, all pass holders, all day guests, all hotel guests, you can only book Genie Plus return times or a la carte individual purchases once you enter the park gates, not before. How will it work at Walt Disney World? Well, Disney Genie Plus will grant faster access to over 40 attractions for $15 per person per day. There is no discount for multi-day tickets, hotel guests, or annual pass holder options, and it is not included with your Disney hotel reservation. It does not include PhotoPass in Florida, but there are AR filters, which are honestly fine. And Disney Genie Plus is compatible with park hopping, but more details and a full attraction list is still to come. Here is where things differ. This is the big difference. Disney hotel guests have an advantage for Disney Genie Plus and a la carte options because Disney hotel guests can book starting at 7 a.m. each day. Day guests can only book once they enter the parks. The big takeaway here is that going forward, you probably shouldn't plan on sleeping past 7 a.m. on your Disney vacation, something that is likely to ruffle some feathers among Disney fans.
I'm coming from California. That's 4 a.m. my time.
Disney Genie, Disney Genie Plus, Lightning Lanes, one-off purchases, and everything else I've mentioned all starts this fall with no exact dates yet. We do not have a final list of attractions that are included in Genie Plus on both coasts, or the ones that are available for one-off purchases. The moment I learn that information, I will be screaming it into your ears and eyes. Yes, into your eyes. I can do that on Instagram. I can make it happen. Literally the second I find out. If you have any questions, because I'm sure you do, there is a lot here, so much that I can't even cover it in all of these videos. Please leave it in the comments on this post or on my previous post. I'm committed to going through every single question I get and answering them because I have all the answers. It's just so much to yell at you and I don't want to overwhelm you. Thank you so much for letting me report the news to you and catch you on the lightning lanes, everybody! I think that's everything, honestly. I don't know. I'm still drinking a coffee. It's 10:30 at night.